Hello guys, it's Jordan from It's On Fitness here again, and today our video is going to be about how to stop excessively snacking. Okay, so yes, I'm calling it excessively snacking because there is nothing inherently wrong with having a snack. Plain and simple, like it's fine. Everyone does it, well, most people do it. And it can be a good way to just, top you up maybe before you're going to do some physical activity, or get you through the break between lunch and dinner when you're feeling a bit peckish. So there's nothing wrong with that. But we're just talking about when you have one and then you have another one and then you have something else and you have something else and it's not even, 10 o'clock in the morning yet. Or you've only just got to work and you've already eaten about 4 snacks. So we're talking about that kind of snacking, not binging, as that's a different thing, that requires different help. This is just where you shouldn't, but you keep being hungry, so you'll eat biscuits and you'll eat this and you'll eat that and things like that. Okay? So there is 3 main points I want to cover in today's video. So we will start with number 1. First reason why you might be having problems with eating too many snacks is you're not eating enough at meals. This sounds simple, but it's a thing a lot of people overlook. So, for example, you wake up in the morning a bit late, you need to get to work, so you're like, oh, I won't have breakfast, it's fine, I'm not even hungry in the mornings, I'll just have a coffee. So you grab your coffee and you go to work. It gets to about 10 and you're like, oh, I'm really hungry now. So the first snack comes out, and then that's not really even hit the sides, so the second one comes out, and the cycle goes on, and before you know it, you've had about 10 biscuits and a couple of cereal bar things or a pack of crisps, and as I said, it's not even lunchtime yet. So coffee, not really going to fill you up a lot, not really going to do a lot, but anyway, so then you move on to lunch. You're like, again, oh, I'll grab something quick. Oh, I've got one of those instant noodle things in my drawer. Or, oh, I've got one of those soups that you just add water to. Or I've got something, just some little quick thing I whack in the microwave. Again, unless it's some really high calorie microwave meal, probably not a lot of substance. So when you look at what it's lunchtime, or you've just finished lunchtime, and apart from the snacks you've had, all you've had is like a coffee and a mug of soup. So then, about an hour after lunch, of course, the snacking probably starts again because your lunch didn't fill you up very much. So yeah, if you're finding that by the time you eat dinner, you are eating like a lot of dinner, or you're overeating a lot in the evenings and on your snacks, take a look at your lunches and your breakfast. Is that enough? Same as if you don't have a very big dinner, like look at your main meals. Are they enough calories to be reasonably sustaining you? If not, trying to get more calories into those areas will help with stopping because your body's just trying to pick up on those extra calories to keep going from somewhere else. So if you take, you might eat 200 calorie lunch or something, if you've just got one of those instant noodle things or something like that, it might literally only be something like 200 calories. So then you're like, oh, well then you go and eat 400 calories in snacks. So if you try and have so that's like 600 calories. If you try and have a 500 calorie lunch, you might not even need that snack, or the one snack might satisfy you. Or even a 400 calorie lunch, one snack might satisfy you, and then you're down 100 calories, especially if weight loss is your aim. So things like that, yes. Make sure you have enough food, calories, everything in your main meals. That is tip number 1. Okay, so then we'll go straight on to tip number 2. You may not be eating the right things. So this is kind of a different story. You might have heard the saying, not all calories are made equal, things like that. Yes, you need enough calories, but also getting them from the right sources can help you feel a lot more satisfied with your meals. So, for example, I talked about the coffee. You might go and get like a coffee from a chain, so it's got, it's quite high calorie, but a lot of the time it will just be quite high in sugar. Sugar's not very filling, it doesn't satisfy us for very long. Our body processes it quite quickly and then will start asking us for other things. Hence why even if you have a 300 calorie coffee, you might think, oh well, my cereal is like 300 calories by the time I had milk, so it's basically the same thing, but it's really not. So yeah, it will not satisfy you as well as having an actual balanced meal. Hence why the snacking will come in again, most likely. So, same as I'm talking about with lunch. Like, you might stock up on quite a bit of food, but again, if all it is just like sugary carbs, it's not gonna do much for you in terms of sustaining you for a while. So, I mean, different people might find different foods more filling than others, or different macronutrients more filling than others. But a lot of people say that they find protein fills them up for a longer period of time. Same with things like starchy carbohydrates take a bit longer to process, so will keep you full up for a little bit longer. And then obviously getting in the right vitamins, minerals can stop that tiredness, because sometimes you're not even hungry, you're just tired, so your body reaches for something sugary to try and give you that pep up. So yeah, making sure we're getting a nice balanced meals with, proteins, fats and carbohydrates in a decent calorie amount. That should help you, again, stopping with the snacking rather than just grabbing quick, sugary, very calorie dense but not much substance other than that. That should help you stop with the excessive snacking in between meals as well, because your actual meals will be more satisfying. So then on to the third and final point for this video, is that you are not taking enough time to eat and enjoy your food. A lot of people are susceptible to this. You're busy at work, you might be, typing away, or someone's called you over there, or someone's called you over there, and you're like, oh, it's lunchtime, but I haven't really got time, I'm going to carry on my work, I'll just shove some things in quickly. You haven't taken the time to just sit down and actually process, enjoy your meal, focus on it, actually think about it. And also, when you don't take that time, you're not noticing your hunger cues as well, or your fullness cues. You're just shoving in whatever, and you're not paying attention to whether you're actually full or you're still hungry or anything like that, which then of course just leads to mindless snacking as well. You're stressed at work, so you're just like, oh, I'll just eat, and then you're not realising how much you're eating, and before you know it, you've made it through, as I say again, half pack of biscuits, and because you've just shoved your lunch down and then you're just eating other things. So I know sometimes work can be stressful, and I know sometimes you just need to get things done, but it's really, really important to just take that time for yourself. Some people call it a bit of mindful eating as well, just really taking that time to just concentrate in that moment what you're eating, what you're enjoying. So yeah, that is third and final one. Just even if, like, you might have an hour lunch break and there's no way you're going to get all this work done if you don't use some of your lunch break, just 10 minutes. It doesn't take very long for most people to eat their food, but just give yourself that actual 10 minutes of just concentrating, focusing that you've enjoyed that meal. And same as with snacks. Obviously you can't just take like half an hour out of your day, like, oh, I'm going to have a snack, so I'll just take a half an hour break. But you can give yourself those 2, 3, 4 minutes to eat your, whatever your chosen snacks for the day are. just give it like your fruit, your banana, apple, carrot sticks, whatever, protein bar. You can give yourself those 2, 3, 4 minutes to just actually consciously eat it and enjoy it and let your body know you have given it some fuel to get you through to the next meal, rather than just this mindless snacking because we're stressed and we need energy and everything else. So yeah, they're my tips. Hopefully they helped, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.